A crime is an act which is against the law of the land. The age bracket, if you are less than 18 years and you are a male, you go to the senior correctional center, which you used to call the Nkolaboni school. The highest sentence there is 3 years. So the minimum, if you go and you don't get a sentence, right, it's from 3 months. So you'll be there. When you are 17, you are sent there. 17, 18, 19, 20. If you are 20 years or 19 years and you are still there, you'll be transferred to what? An adult prison. Will you like that? Indecent exposure, what? Away. Defilement. Away. Rape. Away. Murder. Away. A man touching a lady's. That one no away.
Thank you, Ghana Prison Service.
When we want to buy, as students and as young as we are, buy from right sources. Whether the guy snatch it from the junction or it's running, you don't know. Go to the shops, buy, take a receipt. Buying cheap things, cheap side things at very low prices. Immediately you feel okay, but with time, trouble will come.
There is a guy who is serving about 15 years for robbery because he bought a phone from a cycle through swapping. Yeah, you've been going to swap, isn't it? Oh, Charlie, you bring your old phone and add something small and take this one. No, it was a stolen phone from a robbery, a very serious robbery involving somebody close to the then IGP. So not knowing they were tracking the phone had a tracker. They tracked and they got to know that the phone was being used by somebody in Nima. They went and apprehended that man, and that man actually wasn't part of the robbery. He only bought the phone from a friend. But do you think, like he said, at that time the friend will come and own it? Oh, I sold the phone to him. No, the friend absconded. And because he was not able to lead the police or the investigator to the one who gave him the phone, he had to bear that responsibility of the robbery. And as we speak, he's still in Salem 7.
This girl, I'll kill you. You just say it because you are angry. Now she's there, they come to you. Threat of life, you've threatened the person, there were witnesses around. So they will mention your name, you said you kill her. Before they get to know what really killed her, you'll be behind bars for investigations to go on. Will you be happy?
We had 2 students who registered for WASI, and during the vacation, one, they went and threatened a prominent person in Ghana in an attempt to extort some money from him, and they were apprehended and they came to prison irrespective of the fact that they were candidates. For that of last year, we tried getting the examination centers changed to Selorm so they could sit for the exam, but we didn't succeed. But for that of this year, we succeeded and they wrote. But can you imagine the anxiety, the stress they had to go through in order to write the exam? Do you think that anxiety was good for their examination preparation and even performance? No. So this is a very serious issue raised.
If someone decides to commit a murder and then the family of the person sentence the murderer to prison, and then the lawyer gives a particular year, let me say like 13 years in prison, and then the murderer family tries to comfort the victim family, yes, and then the victim family tries to reduce the years for the murderer in the prison. Is that possible for the lawyer to reduce the year?
Okay, so thank you. When somebody is in prison, it's not the family. Let's say A's family reports a case, murder case, B's. A cannot say, 5,000. You then know, when the matter goes to court, the police, everybody, it's court issue. Okay, and there's something called convict on trial. He has been sentenced in prison for raping, and that same person owes you some money, and you see the person going to court. Hey, attack with that prison. I say, why could you complain? He's in prison serving 20 years old, but he'll be sent to court again for the new case. So in 50 years, then you also give him 10 years, and now becomes what? 60 years. There are some people spending 170 years, 10, 20, like 7 cases. When the law gets you, you know whether you are a headmaster, you are a teacher, you are an officer, or you are a president. Crime is crime.
Little things can get us into trouble. Let's be very, very careful. Your coming here is really timely. And for me, I'm very happy, and we appreciate you for coming. And we hope that as you go around other places, you minimize the number of people who come to your place and make your work easier.
Hello, my name is Quinsta, and I thank the prison officers for how they've impacted in our lives, and I wish to see them more. I learned how to stay away from crime. The advice I'll give to the general public is that please abide to the rules of Ghana. Prison is not a place to stay at all. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Patrick Ashifi, a student of Salem. Today's program was so encouraging. Actually, we learned many, and then me and my boys, we learned how to stay out of trouble. And what I like to tell my friends is to stay out of trouble and focus on their studies.
Hello, my name is Elizabeth. I enjoyed the program that the officer came. They taught me about crime, that how to avoid offenses by the laws, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm happy, and I hope to see them more, to learn more about them. Thank you.
Right, my name is Johnson Nossi, science teacher at Salem Senior High. Okay, the program was educative. We learned a lot, especially we those who are ignorant of the law. We've learned that we need to know certain things so that we can live comfortably in our homes without getting into trouble. I will advise my fellow youths and the public to be careful about how they do their things. In fact, their relationship, their association, where they go to, whereby they may not fall into trouble. We are grateful for their coming to advise us and educate us on how to live effectively in our environment. So we say a very big thank you.
Thank you, Ghana Prison Service.